Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. I need to make a couple of masculine cards, and I was having a look and I just thought I'd craft live on YouTube and see what happens. I picked out some papers and I've got a sort of a plan, and they are going to be very simple. I am just trying to get myself up on so that I can Hey Valerie! Lovely to have some company this afternoon. This is not going to be rocket science. It's just I'm quite tired. I've been doing quite a lot of admin today and getting card kits out and paper shares and everything. So it all got to the post at lunchtime. So I'm just chilling a bit now and just thought I'd share and see who was around. So hi Cindy! Oh, come and have coffee. In fact, could you just pass me one over? I forgot to pop the machine on and make myself one before I started. So I pulled out this absolutely gorgeous Masterfully made designer series paper. I did a paper share, and I kept one share for me. So I'm just like to have a wee look. I've only got half sheets of it, and now I have used some of this on a project which is one of Sam Pootle's designs, and it's a pen pot, and it's quite clever because it's stable. So I made it in black and I really like that paper against black. So me make a card or some other project. This is not mine, so you know, if you want to know how to make this pen pot, then go and follow Sam from Pootle's paper crafts and you should find her. I'm pretty sure she has a tutorial for this one. It's actually quite fun. And it's stable, it doesn't fall over, so it's really good. Anyway, it was just to show you that paper on black. So that is beautiful, but then it's got lemon lime twist. It's all torn paper, and I think that is so cool, and it's so funny because I was just doing a class with Artful Stamping with Ruth. I did a class with her on Friday night and it was shabby chic. So I did a lot of paper tearing and that's what drew me to this paper. I'll just let you see the rest of it. So this I think I'm going to use the top half of this. So it's like hills have been torn and the sky's made out of torn paper, and yeah, that is clever. I think I've tried things like that before but not quite mastered them. This one is that is so beautiful for more feminine cards. I think you'll agree, but I'm going to use this side, not all of it, so I'll keep myself a bit. So there you go. And then there is this one in the sort of purpley pink, like purpley colours, and then this one that's all just bits of paper, but the way they've been arranged, it's just cool. I love it. And then this is lovely with just the foliage on the sort of type script faded, and then that one is the same, and then turn them over, and how delicious are these? Aren't they so gorgeous? Hey Jackie, hi Shirley, and you come ladies, come and get cosy by the fire or the aircon and get a drink and something to eat from the table. Just cozy up together. They are absolutely gorgeous papers. I'm actually going to have a full pack of them. A quarter share's not really going to cut it here. So anyway, I'll pop the other ones away that I'm not planning on using today. Now this is going to be a simple card. I've got out circle sayings and I've got best family ever because it's two sun cards that I need. One is going to be late and one is this week. Absolute nightmare I am. The worst mother that anyone could have, or stepmother. I'm just a nightmare. Well, to be fair to me, my son's in Australia and of course I have spoken to him, but I hadn't even made him a card. That's terrible. Terrible, terrible. But he'll get a belated one so that I can use all. We do have a new card that has. I don't think I've got that one though. The set that says something about I didn't forget your birthday, but I'm just stretching it out. Something like that. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just actually planning sort of square cards. A plain square card and then maybe a square card with a slight difference. Maybe step it up a little. I won't be able to step anything up if I don't find the trimmer. Yeah, I've got it here. So I'm just going to, in the first instance, yeah, they are stunning. So and also because I'm choosing to bring in two of our returning colours as your afternoon and Pretty Peacock, so that's where I'm heading. Right, I'm going to make two plain card bases. The first one I'm certainly going to do in centimetres. I might do the next one in inches. Would that please you? Seeing as some of my people watching are over the pond. Right, so I'm cutting that at 14.5 centimetres. And then, as I say, these are not going to be, you know, it's not going to be rocket science type of cards. They're just cards. Certainly the one that needs to go to Australia can't be too fancy because it would cost me a lot of money. Well, it can be fancy, it just can't have too much things on it. Right, so for the first one, just a plain card base. Then, shall we use this one first? Will we go with, let's just go with this Pretty Peacock. So, you know, for this to have pretty in its title is so good because it's a green, but it is pretty. So 14.5, I'm just going to stick in 5mm increments. I often do 4mm increments, but just to keep the arithmetic simple, just go down to 14. And then the paper, so it's just a layered look. Oh, I really want to use this side. I was like, oh, am I really going to cut this? Yes, I am. 13.5 we'll go for here. Now you could, if you wanted to, you could then do a torn edge as well. If you wanted to really, you know, move the theme on, you could tear all the edges. I'm not going to today. I'll keep that for the inside, I think. So that is the basic construction of the card, and then we'll play with that circle punch. Now, have I got glue that works? But don't worry, because I have new glue as well as 10 half empty ones. Seems really a shame to cover this over. I do like it. So how is everyone? What are you all up to? Cindy's having her morning coffee, I get that. Oh, you enjoyed the inky backgrounds, Jackie, thank you. Yeah, that's more my kind of thing, but I'm kind of, sometimes people want something clean and simple, so I just thought we'll do something clean and simple-ish today, but do you know what, simple as it might be, I'm losing things already. I don't know whether I want it that way or that way. Even though it's just torn paper, to me it possibly has a direction. I mean, if you were doing this as a feminine card, you might want to add a bit of ribbon. Is it going that way? Or is it going that way? Do you know, because it's got these wee leaf sprigs in it, then I'm like, it's directional to me. But I really don't think it is particularly. Let's move that out the way and we'll play with that one in a wee while. So that's the base of the card. And then I have out, I've got that decorative punch, I've got the 2 3/8 of an inch punch that goes with Circle Saying stamp set. So that is that one, and I've got this one for the word sun. Are you all okay there? You've gone quiet. I don't know if it's because the chat's stopped. I'm going to cut this out in white so I can stamp on it. Okay, are we still okay here? Am I still here? Am I still okay? Right, I'm just going to quickly send her a text so she knows, because that's just one of those things that happens sometimes. Right, I've sent her a message, so she'll just like think I'm not just chucking her calling me. Right, let's get back to where we were and let me find myself again. Okay, let's see if we can get moving now. So I've punched out the circle and I need the offcuts from. Did this not have another bit of offcut? Yes, it did. So I'm going to try and see. I'm not quite sure how the size of this decorative circle compares with that. Right, so that one is bigger than that one. Right, so but you could do it the other way around, couldn't you? That's cool. Let's just play with this just now. Do you know, if you wanted to layer, you have got options. Right, so Pretty Peacock I'm going to stamp with. So we need a block or two. And what else do I need? Ink stamps. Ink stamp block. Okay, sorry about the interruptions. Hopefully you're all still here. And we'll get going. So let's open our ink. Where's the stamp? So I have really not used this very much, so I'm not entirely sure what fits. So sending you a happy birthday son, would all that fit on there? Let's try and see. It's only a bit of paper, it doesn't work well, it doesn't work. Happy birthday, where are you? They do look like waves of it, you're right. Yeah, yeah, the shells might, but I'm trying to think I might get my wording on here. Sending you a happy birthday. There's this happy birthday in there as well. I can't find son. It's the smallest word and I can't find it. Son. Yes, can you hear the birds singing? Yeah. They're so busy just now, aren't they? They're so nice. Imagine that, you're in Ireland and you can hear the birds singing in Scotland. How cool is that? So I am going to try what Shirley suggested and see if the shells, I've probably got them round the wrong way. They probably go, oh no, I don't think it matters too much, does it? Block you rather than take them off, because I'll be needing these for the next card. Oofed. Just have a wee look. Hey, that's cool. Hi Shaz! Hey, that's a lot to fit on one, but that's alright, isn't it? It all fitted. That's really cool. And then obviously I want to give this a bit of an inky edge, and I dipped it in too deep, but that's okay. Just keep going till it's evenish. Just lay it down a minute, don't touch it, let it dry a wee bit. And really, that's all this needs. Can go down there. I mean, you could do lots of things with this. You could punch out bits, put paper under, raise it up. This has got to make its way to Australia, so well actually I will put a bit of dimension on it because it's actually going in a box with some family gifts and things, so we can raise it up a wee bit. Look at all these little bits needing used up here. Let's bring them out. I got new packs, but I'm not going. Yes, yesterday came in a parcel, but I'm not until I've used up all these bits. So as I say, it's just simple card making today, just relaxing. And I thought it would be nice. Wouldn't I love to be going on the Norway trip? but I don't have enough customers to qualify for that. But I would love that, the Norwegian fjords. I would love it. But you never know. Keep going. I think I've earned about a quarter of the points for the next incentive trip, but which I think is Mexico. I have till September to get them all, I think. Maybe not. I think so. So there's one. Now that could be dad, it could be uncle, husband. Do you know, you can do that for anyone. As I say, you could do the same, a feminine card, just different colours. Oh wow, is she going up north to do the whiskey tour? Okay, but she's not on the incentive trip, your friend, is it? She's just going to Norway to see her family. Well, let me know what her route is, Cindy. You know, if I can say hello or whatever, you know, just let me know. Right, so that was one. Now, I'm going to make another one, but I had a wee idea of varying this, the basic card base, although I'm sticking with the square-ish. Sticking with the square-ish. Oh, Shirley, I need to come with you then. I need to sneak in your suitcase. I'd absolutely love to do Norway. However, I absolutely want to go to Australia to see my family. Right, so I'm going to do this time in inches. Keep reminding me. So I'm going to do 5.5 inches. This is my lazy way to make a square card. So I turn it round and I score it at the same measurement. Because I don't know if any of the rest of you are like me, but my desk is always cluttered, let's be honest. And there isn't a lot of room to open the arm out. So I find sometimes I just do this. I only open that arm out when I've got no... Now, so she's done, yeah, 5.5 inches. See, I was way doing that wrong again. Right. So I've got a 5.5 inch square. It is a bit smaller, but just a little ticky, not a lot. So then this time I am playing with, as your afternoon. And I'm not doing my variation, am I? So what I thought I would do here is cut off a 2-inch strip. Am I making this up as I go along? Yes, I am. Actually, I think we'll make it 1.5 inches. Because then my maths will be easier on the other side. So I'm just going to cut 1.5 off the front. As I can. Right, so if I've taken 1.5 away from 5, that should make that 4. So my layer will be, I'm still going to cut it out there, and I'm going to try and do the maths. I'm just going to cut the square as if I was doing it here and then cut off a bit for there. Does that work? No, probably not, but we'll do it. Right, so I'm just going to do the 1/4 inch. So the borders are a little bit wider, but we'll just go with a 1/4 inch. So we come down to 5.25. If I muddle you up, I'm sorry, but I'm probably muddling myself up as well here by trying to work in inches. It's not my go-to place. 5.25. And for the front panel, it needs to be a 1/4 inch less than 4 inches. So we'll just chop that off. So come there, so that will be 3 3/4 there. So I'm thinking that that should provide me with a panel to put there. You see? See where I'm going? And that one will fit on there. Ish. The borders are bigger than I'm accustomed to, but they're 1/4 inch, just so that we can make the math easier. Alright, so then we need this to be 5 then, don't we? A 5-inch square. Now you see, so I visualise that this bit won't be in this card. That bit will be in another card. So that was 5, and if I cut this at 5, put these bits out of the way. Now, yeah, I'm loving it. It's so pretty. So yeah, I've kind of taken. So the front panel is 4 wide. The Azure Afternoon is 3 3/4. So the paper has to be a bit smaller. So it's 3 1/2. So let's double check that this is going to work. So that's going on there. Now, because of what I just did, this is the same width as that. So what we need to do is take 1/4 inch from this piece. But I want it to be following on from there. So I'll take the 1/4 inch out this way. You fell asleep, Cindy, because it's... Well, if I call it arithmetic, does that not make it simpler? Ooh, ooh. And that will go on there, in here. So, are you all still awake? Oh, I wish I'd brought my coffee. There's no one just jump over with a coffee for me. The sun's come back out, so maybe when I'm done here I'll go and have a coffee in the sun. And I can enjoy it knowing that I've got these 2 cards made. Oh, do you know what? I'm so terrible just now. My to-do list is scary, but I'm working my way through it. I'm getting there. The big thing is I'm not stressing about it every day. I was like, oh well, that'll just have to wait till tomorrow now. But I've done a lot. So anyone who has bought my paper share, my class in the post, or my In Colour Club for May. Yeah, Valerie, I didn't have time to work. That's really what yeah. So, yeah, everything, if you've bought a retired stamp set from me, I am up to date on getting everything in the post. Everything is out. And that is a point, any of my local people, if you are looking for any retired stamp sets, die sets, embossing folders, I have been listing them on eBay, but I haven't listed all of them by any means. So if you are looking for anything in particular, give me a shout and I can put it aside for you if possible. Right, I'm going to have to give up on this one, I think. Oh, I see, it didn't like that when I said that. As soon as I said I was going to give up on it, it decided to work again. I just love the way this is done, that it's torn and it's into like a wee picture with some mountains. Alright, does anybody see my bone folder here? Here it is. Yeah, definitely, Valerie. I think I haven't answered you before. Yeah, it turns out I didn't actually have time to work. So I'm going to pop that on there, and then that should just close over so that... That's cool, isn't it? It's a bit different. It's just a wee variation. Yeah, I'm working more on my Stampin' Up and my crochet business and I like them. I like them. I'm happy doing it. It's just like I'm going to give up on this one. It's done its thing. Good night. Let's see what this one will do. This has still got some in it. That one was empty. You could feel it. Yay. It's so different working for yourself. You know that you want to do more and more. But I am taking time to rest, enjoy the outdoors as well. So don't worry, I won't work myself into the ground. That's never going to happen. Never. I'm making time to stop and have coffee with friends and chats. Shirley, who was watching a minute or two ago, she came and had a cuppa yesterday. I'm just happy to stop what I'm doing and just have time with friends. And a friend said a funny thing to me the other day. I was out with another friend who I haven't seen in a lot of time, like really quite a while, for various reasons. And she said to me, she said, I hope you don't mind me saying, but you actually look a whole lot younger than you did the last time I was with you. I think it might just be the lack of stress. Hi, Trisha, in you come. There's coffee and tea and soft drinks on the table. Just go and help yourself. Problem is I can't reach the table from here, but help yourself. Right, so this one, it's going to get much the same greeting on it. Shall we try it this way round and put the bubbly one on the other one? See what happens. See if that all fits on here. Might not look right, but we'll try it. Because, you know, if you don't try things, they certainly don't work. I'm really liking this as your afternoon. I always want to say it as my afternoon. Is it my afternoon or your afternoon? Sorry, I can't help but this play on words. Right, so I've cleaned the Pretty Peacock off, so that should help. So, let's see, where we go. Just do much the same thing and see if it all fits. I think this is really juicy, so I don't know how that will look, but it's okay. You can see it is just a bit inky winky, but for this it will be alright. So yeah, I think I'm liking this actually very much. Sending you a happy birthday, son. Where's the stamp set gone? Here it is. I think there's this as well. I'm loving this, and I think I'm going to use this. I love this with the cupcake, and I need to colour that in. I need to have fun with that. Yeah, that was what Valerie was saying. She could hear the birds as well. Yes, my sister was happy yesterday. I think she had a really nice birthday. Right, this wee thing here. And I got to see her grandchildren, they were there, so that was nice. I'm just going to use this sort of rays, sort of like sun rays type of thing, isn't it? Let me do that around here as well. Do you know, why stop when you can keep going? That's cool too, isn't it? But the trick with this one is, I think, where's the other circle punch? This will go behind it for a border. So this is the 2 3/4 inch punch that goes with circle sayings. And if you want to purchase this, just go to my online shop at JazzleDazzle.stampinup.net. All the links are in the description box below. You might have to push the show more button a few times. But that's cool because it just gives it enough of a wee border to highlight it. I'm just going to glue this one down. So I'm actually thinking these, you know, if you need to make some quick Father's Day cards, because that's coming up pretty soon, that this paper will do the same. Oh, thanks Cindy for reminding everyone. Please leave me a thumbs up. Guys, I need about 16 subscribers and I will be at 2,000. Honestly, I'm just 16 subscribers short, so if you know, could share this out and tell your crafty friends about this mad woman here in Scotland. Yeah, so what I'm going to do this one is have it kind of off there, so just have it glued on this side. So I'll glue it rather than, shall I glue it rather than dimensionalize it? So I'm just going to put some glue here. Thanks guys, you're the best. Hey, I'm liking this. So just taking a very, very simple card and just put a wee twist on it. So that's cool, isn't it? I'm happy with that one. Let me just move that. I don't even know what time it is. Have we time to do another card? Have I time to make a card with that? Because I want to. Does anyone want to stay and have a go with this? And do, so we could do that style. You've got loads of room in there to write. Do you want me to go, or do you want to stay for a little while longer and we'll make a girly one? Always time for another card. I'm liking that, and I like this. The white, the white sort of wavy. Do it. Okay, so anyway, that's the two the two masculine ones, but I do love this, don't you? And I love what's left on here. I need to think about that one. That is cool too. I just love this. Right, so since you're all here, I will just do a white card base, but are we I mean, what is that? What is the background colour there? The green is, because we don't have, is that Lost Lagoon? Yeah, I think it is. Right, so shall I do a Lost Lagoon layer here, or will we go for a Berry Burst? I'm actually thinking a black card base with Berry Burst. How about that? I'm just, do you know me? Oh. Just getting my card out. Bear with me. Seeing as this one wasn't planned. Yeah, it is Lost Lagoon, but what I'm trying to decide now is, where's my pack of paper? Right. So, Berry Burst on black. Yeah, there's something quite nice about that, isn't there? And I might do the Stampin' on black, because yeah. These are the Masterfully made paper Shaz. They're just fab. And on the back of having done a shabby chic class with Ruth from Artful Stampin' on Friday night, which I absolutely loved, and if you get a chance, do have a go at that. But yeah, so I've got these bits because of all the torn paper, and we had such great fun doing that. And then when I looked at this paper, I thought, oh look, lots more tearing. Yeah, cool. So maybe I could try and have a go at, I'm just thinking about this. Do you know this brain that's just like, just see that I love these flowers. I think I could make some flowers a bit like that. Oh, I'm winging it, don't you worry. That's what I told someone earlier, was I'm going to go back to my centimetres because my brain doesn't naturally work with inches. That was hard work for me. And I'm just going to do a plain square card. Well, very good, Janice. You've just cut a card that you meant to score. So do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut this down. We're going to go for more layers, why not? Where's the white card? I need to make sure that I put thick white in my next order. Right, watch me this time. Right, this time score it, okay? Not cut it. And then fold it. Turn it round, put it back to your measurement and chop off the wee extra bit. Okay, I don't call that a mistake, it was, I actually think it was a meant to be. 14 and a half, 14, 13 and a half. Do you know, I really need a craft room helper. I need someone to just come and tidy up discreetly in the background. I'm just not sure at the moment. I'm having a wee think to myself about, no, you're just getting silly, Janice. I take that back to 14 and I'm going to tear. I'm going to try to tear. I'm cutting a bit off there or a bit off there. Look at the indecision here. Trouble made it harder for myself, but I wanted to keep some of those papers. I'm actually going to tear some of this. She says she's not doing a very good job of it, is she? It'll be alright on the night. Did I, what was that? Shirley, I'm not quite with you. What did I say something about Peter there? I've forgotten what I said, so I'm not getting the context. Obviously, your comments come a wee bit after I've said something, so. Oh, my helper, no. Well, the thing is, he just put it all in the bin. Because he sees it all as unnecessary. I honestly see these bits that I'm discarding here, he would bin that right away. All the wee bits would go in the bin, there'd be no scraps for anything later. Right, so then you see we went from doing simples out the water now, isn't it? Right, I have to change the title of this video. What do you think? I'm thinking that, I don't know. He would just go, oh, I thought you were finished with it. Right, so I'm not even discussing with you what I'm doing, I'm just messing. Now, right. Listen, yours plays golf, Trisha. How much do golf clubs cost and golf club memberships and, do you know, two sides to everything. Mine runs. Trainers cost hundreds of pounds for running. Honestly, they do. Technical t-shirts. Yeah, I mean, all that stuff costs money too. You like me are you know you're working for it. Right, I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm just messing about on the river here. I've no idea where the river is, but I'm messing about. I'm just going to leave the straight edge there. But I can't wait till we get the new attachment for the Take Your Pick tool. It does makes holes, what do you call that, perforates. So that'll be quite good for doing some edging as well. And I'm wondering if you'll be able to perforate the paper and then tear it on the dotted line. That's okay, isn't it? Hoo-hoo. Then, what else have I got? I got some ribbon I can pink up. Because she's just getting carried away now, yeah. You know, clean and simple out the window. Right, see, I have this ribbon here. Although if I'm going to put black in here, I could bring the black in. Yeah. Yeah, mix and match. Gee. Scissors. Scalpel. Oh yeah, we're going to get a craft knife in with that as well, with that attachment, aren't we? So it looks like a scalpel, so we'll be alright. That's right, Shaz, that's so true. I keep telling mine that. I'll go, you should be happy that I'm happy. Right, I'm going to put this brush out of my way because I can feel that I'm going to get in a mess. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Right, so this should really probably have been a separate video, but hey, we're here now. Right, glue. So I could have done with someone, I should have just reached over and popped that glue back in there while I was doing other things. I know, it's just a play. The only way to know if something's going to work is to try it, you know. Because at the end of the day, it's only a bit of paper. What did I do? Right over left and under, left over right and under. And that gets you a reef knot, but I've still done it a bit. I managed to get that a bit slack, but we'll be alright, it'll be fine. I don't know what I did wrong there. Anywho, these scissors are not sharp and I don't know where my snips are. Please someone come and tidy up so I can find things. That's not tight, so what I'm going to do is get a bit of double-edged tape and sort it at the back. Because I don't really want to faff about now with that. And I need refills for my tape runners. I'm just going to cut that at the back. one way doesn't work, something else will. So don't stress it. Is that, what did I say? Right over left and under, left over right and under. That's a reef knot. Come on. Right, and then we'll pop some glue here. It'll be all right in the night, as they say. Right, and we'll just pop this on the card base. I quite like the juxtaposition between the clean, sharp lines and the torn line. I don't, it just amuses me. I quite like that. And then, so we need a wiggly, what did I call that? Decorative circle. It says this carried over from the last catalogue. That's a berry burst, and we take one of these ones. And that's going to go there, see? So we need to stamp here, and in order to do that we need to gather the ink, some blocks. Where's the stamp set? So could do celebrate, celebrate, or we could do these flowers would work, wouldn't they? Let's do these flowers, because we've got all these flowers here. I mean, why wouldn't we want more? Take care, Shirley. Take care. Right. This is very juicy, so let's just see what happens. Oh, it's all right. It's quite rich. I'm going to write this stamp off and then on. And I'm thinking off and on, and then just put, we can do with that, so just thank you. We'd make a nice thank you card, wouldn't it? So I think the other things, although happy birthday would fit in there nicely. I've got that out somewhere, haven't I? Yeah. It would actually be better though if I clean the afternoon azure off first. What do you think? And we'll do this first generation. How's about that then? And let's close the sink before it all goes, you know what. But what I might do is take the brush without adding any more to it and just, you know, just gently add it round here. For no other reason than because I can. And then just pop it over on top, and because I've used wet glue I can wiggle it about till it's just about right. I actually like the effect that that gives you. Just, it gives it a nice edge, doesn't it? So yes, Janice, it gives it a nice edge. It's not stuck down properly, so let's just help it to adhere. And well, does anyone know where there are any more bits of... I thought I had some wee extra bits of dimension around here. My desk is closing in on me. Okay, well, we'll just go back in the box and get something out of here. I hope you're all right, folks. I hope you've survived my nonsense this afternoon. Oh, there's a bit needing used up. There's the edge of that as well. Right. So I want to sort of go astride the ribbon. Well, you won't do it that way, Janice. There we go. Oh, how nice to see. I'm just going to do that, just come on when I can. I've actually got some other cards to make. I need a pile of customer thank you cards, so I may just come on later on, maybe 6ish, 7ish, and do them. I like coming on live because I get your company and don't feel like you're just talking to no one. So I hope you've all enjoyed that. I'm just shoving everything out of the way so that we can get a clear desk to have a look at what we did. But I really, really enjoy that paper, and I'm kind of, I don't know who said it at the beginning, I think it might have been Emma who said, wasn't really sure what to make of that paper, and I really feel that in the catalogue, it doesn't really, the catalogue doesn't really show off the designer series papers. You really need to see them out, at least on a video. Oh, I really enjoy being with you guys. Thank you for sharing your time with me. So look, so we're okay. One to go to Australia to my, well, I think actually this one will go to Australia to my son. That one's for my stepson, whose birthday is this week. And then a nice feminine one. 2 masculines and a feminine one. How's about that? And I'm so glad of the opportunity to play with this circle punches and the circle sayings. So we have used 3 returning colours today. We've used Berry Burst, Azure Afternoon, and we have used Pretty Peacock, but if you know where I put it, you're better than me. I've no idea where I put the stamp pad. Do you think it was some kind of massive... Oh, here it is. massive house I lived in, you can lose things. So yeah, so we use Pretty Peacock for that one, Azure Afternoon for that one, and Berry Burst for that one. So is anyone feeling that actually they can use this paper now? Not so scared of it? Very little stamping in these cards, but yeah, I'm quite pleased with them. What's your favourite? I know you guys are going to probably come back. Right, what's your favourite masculine one? 1 or 2? And then let me know of the 3 cards, which is your favourite. The other punch that fits in there that's on the online exclusives, that the 2-inch punch, it is smaller than that one. So I think you've seen quite a lot of videos recently. I've used the decorative circle as the background and the 2-inch circle there. But I wanted to play with that one that's 2 3/8 of an inch. So again, you can play. So one is your best masculine, and then some of you are really liking the more feminine card. Well, thanks everyone. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing your company with me and your time. I do appreciate that. Please share it out. As I say, 14 more subscribers and I should be at that 2,000. How exciting would that be? Ooh, too exciting. It's just a goal. It makes no difference, but it's just a goal I have, so I want to get there. So thank you so much everyone. Please subscribe, please press the bell icon so you know when I'm coming back, and take care. And I don't know where the door is, and you know the script. You're going to see my messy here, and till I find the door out. Thank you so much. Look at the state of this, right? But anyway, take care, enjoy the rest of your day.